Hey everyone, welcome back. And since variety is the spice of life, I'm taking a little break from my stockpile. I'm tired of organizing it and all that kind of stuff, and I'm tired of talking about it. So I want to take a break. We're going to do something different. I'm going to organize and declutter my kitchen. Actually, I did it. I didn't take you along with me, but I did show you at the very beginning of this the disaster that I made in my kitchen, which drove me and my husband crazy. Actually, he was part of the, part of the team here that we were decluttering. We took out everything from every cabinet, wiped it out, reorganized, and yes, I did declutter, and I felt good doing that. So I'm going to just bring you along, let you see what the inside of the cabinets and maybe some of the drawers, I'm not quite sure. I'll show you some of the stuff and what it looks like. I love seeing things like that because it inspires me that I didn't think to store it that way. That looks pretty good. Maybe I should put things like that. And part of the purpose of me doing this is as I clean out my stockpile, I did go through my pantry items on my turntable. Found a lot of stuff that was expired that I did not feel comfortable keeping. I shouldn't say a lot. A lot, to me, one can or one package is a lot because I never want to throw away food. But I just had a few items that I did not feel comfortable with keeping past the date. So, and a lot of that stuff was given to me, so I don't know. I probably didn't check the dates when it was given to me. But anyway, got rid of a few things and also boxed up a few things of stuff that I know we're just not going to use. So why keep it? So I got rid of it and I'm going to pass it on to somebody else. So I have some empty space and I found a lot of, I got rid of a lot of stuff, a lot. So what I'm going to do is just bring you along, let you see a few of the cabinets and the drawers and give you an idea of what I did. Nothing fancy. My kitchen is plain and simple. I don't have a fancy home. And so I'll show you what it looks like, and then what I'll do tomorrow is bring you back and you can see how much did I really get rid of. Was it one or two items? Was it more than that? I'll bring you along. I'll show you what that looks like. And I have to tell you, I've been really inspired by two people. And I'll tell you that at the very end, who's inspiring me and what channels you might want to check out. Okay, so this cabinet here is my baking cabinet. So up at the top, in that red basket, you'll see up there I have, what do I have in there? Baking cups for cupcakes and birthday candles, and hidden way back there are some homemade jellies I made. There's my cake container I recently purchased at the Dollar Tree. Down here I have dehydrated celery. I made it into, what do you call it? Powder, celery powder, and my mushroom powder. I have some dehydrated mushrooms there that I need to make into a powder. Carrots, corn, just odds and ends like that. And then down here, this spot was full and I was able to make some room to put my counter blender mixer here. And then I have some Crisco, honey, cinnamon, just a few things like that. Some extra flour things, unusual ones back there. And then over here, I have space, and this was completely full and sort of like piled on top of each other. So I have puddings and more baking type or like sweet things here. This is the more savory section here. Some cheesy powder. I don't know what I'm going to use that for. Anybody use something like that? I got it at Trader Joe's. Bring that a bit closer. There you go. Add some cheesiness to popcorn, vegetables, and pasta. Do you just sprinkle it on? I don't know. I haven't used it yet. And some Himalayan salt and bagel seasoning and things like that. Then up top here, I have these two turntables, and I love them. So this one I have mostly baking items with a few extras that I couldn't fit on the other one. But this is more of my baking stuff here. And then this one, I have all my savory for soups, oh my goodness, soups and stews and things like that. And I have tried to make sure that the label is turned out so I can read them. I picked these up at the dollar spot at Target. And then on the top, I have my cake mixes. In the gray basket, I have cookie mix and muffin mix and dehydrated marshmallows and Rice Krispies for when I make oatmeal cookies. And yeah, I put Rice Krispies in my oatmeal cookies and they're delicious. So that is what my baking cabinet looks like. Well, I have mentioned that I am big on vitamins and homeopath, and here you go. Here's just a few of the things that I keep on hand. There is one drawer that's organized. Second drawer, we have quite a few natural things that we keep in here, and some regular vitamins and so on, but yeah, we're big on that. Okay, so I have to kind of squat down so you can see in here, and I'm trying to illuminate it a little bit for you. What do I have in here? So this is, I have baking racks and some Tupperware, and see those things, the marbles there with those cake pans are from the Dollar Tree. So I'll show you in a little bit a DIY Lazy Susan that I make, but I keep those there. I kind of alternate the Lazy Susans when I need them, but I keep that spare stuff there. In the very back there, I have some Instant Pot, additional things I can use, a small crock pot there. I don't know if I'm going to keep that one or not. I got to wait and see if I'm going to end up using it or not anymore. My pots and pans are there. My jelly maker is there. And there's just a piece of wood bar there. The very back, we have a hot water pot that makes instant hot water. So if we go on vacation, we take that with us. My shortbread molds are there. The very top, I have a cookie press and an extra, just a carafe that we can use to put water in the Keurig. My bread machine, like a partner to the bread machine. You can slice your bread up. Some extra pots and pans, and my sheet pans. Believe it or not, this whole space was taken up, and this space here where I have, let me come back around, over here where these pots are, I could not fit these things in here, and I always had to have my sheet pans on top of my fridge and my pots and pans on top of my stove, which was a pain in the neck. But after decluttering, I had room to put them in the cabinet. So here's another cabinet for you. So I have my food processor here. I have a mini waffle iron there that I just got for Christmas from a coworker. My electric frying pan. I have some lids to my mixing bowls and some plastic bowls there. My egg, hard-boiled egg maker. It looks like a chicken, and it chirps like a chicken when it's done. My mini chopper there, and then in the very back I have a red bucket. Let's see if I can get some more light on it for you to see. Maybe not, I don't know. The light is I'm way down deep here, so sorry that the light's not the best. I don't know if I can, maybe there. A little bit, you can see there. See that red bucket in the back? That has pieces to the food processor, and that also has, that is a mini waffle maker. So the other one was a mini, well, they're both mini waffle makers, but the green one there makes stick waffles, like, what would you call them? Yeah, stick waffles, is that right? I don't know.
French toast?
Yeah, a French toast sticks. That's what I'm trying to say. More like a French toast stick. And then this other one is a round waffle maker that you can see. And then I have my mixing bowls right there. Okay, what's next now is I have my cutting boards on a Dollar Tree hook here, and I just have them hung. And then we have glassware up there. These are Star Trek glasses we really like. That's what's left from our original wedding china. We have fancy glasses. We use those for juice or just whatever, even soda, just when we want something fun and fancy. Just some odd glasses there, some storage quart bags there, miscellaneous odds and ends there. And then this is where we keep the saran wrap and tin foil and stuff like that. It's an odd place to store it, but every place we've put it, it's never worked, and this is the place that works perfectly for us. Okay, now we come to the kitchen cabinets with the dishes. So I have 2 soup bowls there. I have a ramen cup there, and over there a red basket. That's where we store the ramen for my son. This is my Pioneer Women dishes. I love, got those for my birthday a couple of years ago. One more soup mug here that actually belongs up there. These are not Corelles. Like, yeah, I think they're Corelle. Anyway, we've had them for years. You could see the yellowing. Oh my goodness, they're so old. They're probably 30 years old. But my youngest son loves these dishes, so we keep them for him, and they never seem to break. So one of these days, if they do, we'll get rid of them. These are 2, the green cups in the back with the lids are Dollar Tree. I like warming up sauce or a few mixed vegetables, whatever in those. They're perfect for the microwave. These we use for like dip and things like that, for like if you want to do chicken dip. And just some odds and ends small bowls for maybe a small salad or vegetable on the side. These are our everyday dishes. They're temptations. I have 2 greens and 2 blacks left of the big ones, and only 2 cake plates, and the rest have broken. So as the piece breaks, we get rid of them, and eventually, once they're gone, and we will just stick to using those dishes there and keeping things fairly simple. Okay, this cabinet here has been my nemesis. Let me start at the bottom here. So I put this in here. This has my measuring cups, and then this goes way back. I know it's a little dark. Here's my DIY. See, they pull it out. See the 2 cake pans? And if I can do it, whoop, you see the marbles in there a little bit maybe? And it's perfect. Look at that. My peanut butter and my honey is right here. This is something my husband uses on the regular, so I love it. These are the best Lazy Susans. So I stick that in the corner. And then in here, I have some cookie cutters and things. And then in here is some oddball things that I occasionally use. And I did declutter quite a bit. And then I will go back after a while and see if I need to declutter some more. But that seems to be working right now. Then at the next shelf, I have my immersion blender, my hand blender, my rolling pin, my parchment papers, and some kitchen scissors in that basket. The very top, I have containers here for storage, 2 big mixing bowls in the back, some lids to the containers, a mini chopper, and measuring cups. But it's just a deep, weird quarter cabinet. I don't know what else to store in it, so that's what we have. So my other cabinet, I have my blender in here, and then I have some odd dishes that we use for salads and odds and ends, and nothing much up there other than a little basket with the stuff for a picnic for the quart of the cob stuff. So I'm getting ready to revamp my stockpile and actually declutter it, and I'm actually downsizing my stockpile, and I'll be explaining that later at another video. And but I wanted to start with the kitchen first and declutter and reorganize. Maybe if I can just show you, hold some light up here. So this is a turntable. So I'll show the light first here. It's hard to see in here, but I have my oils and things here, and then I have spices, and up here my ghee butter and sauce mixes and things like that. And I'm holding a light to try and help you here. It's very difficult to see in this cabinet. Oh my goodness. All right, let me turn this, see if I can help you out here. See the middle section. So here I have couscous and rice and grits and things like that, bone broth. And then down here I have some salts, coconut oil, baking powder, baking soda, some tuna fish, tartar sauce for a recipe that's up and coming. But see all that empty space there, guys? Do you see that? That was packed, and it was like overwhelmingly packed. And now I have room. That is because I pulled out things that have expired, and I also pulled out things that I know I'll never use, and I'm passing them along. Let me see if I can turn this a little bit more with this light so that you can see it better. Hang on with me here, hang on. Okay, so now there's that ragu for one. I love those packets, and I have my butter, olive oil, and regular cooking spray over there. And then I have pasta sauce and some other sauces there, enchilada. I keep this sweet cream corn up here because I use that for recipes, and some apple dip. And then down here, I have soups over here in the corner, some lentils back there, and then you can see that's the other side where I had the tuna and all that. Sandwich and a few things here, some sweet corn. So what I need to do is, now that I have all this extra space here, I need to go in my stockpile, my overflow pantry, and grab a bunch of canned goods and bring my soups here and things like that. And as I had mentioned in one of my videos, I'm reorganizing my entire stockpile, and there are things I will no longer keep in my stockpile. and I'll explain why I'm taking them out, why I won't keep them in there anymore, and how it's going to all fit in this kitchen, why I'm doing it, and so on and so forth. This cabinet here, this is just some storage containers all organized here, and up there, that's more for when I do for different family members and I make them takeouts. I did organize all my mini things here, my smaller ones, and actually it was a little bit more organized. It looks like a few people pulled things in and out, and then I just have this big gray one here with my larger items. Some of those things I'm actually going to pull out. They don't belong there either, but you get the idea. That's in the corner right next to the stove. Up here I have my water jugs and coffee traveling cups, and then up here we just keep paper, napkins, and plastic forks and knives that you get from takeout and all that stuff. We've saved them for years. We keep them here. Power goes out, we have a supply if I go to work and I need them, if we're traveling in the car, anything like that. Just ignore those signs, they have to come down. They were in the house when we first came here, but yeah, very simple. There we go. So that was it. You got to see some of the inside of Lynn Wilson's cabinets. How exciting is that? Woo woo! I enjoy actually seeing what people have in their cabinets, how they store it. I like getting ideas. You know, we help each other out. We get ideas from each other. So I hope you enjoyed that quick little summary. I still have one side of the kitchen where I have a hutch at my kitchen table that we use more for a like a workstation. Got to clean that, and under my kitchen sink. Oh, that one, it's not really bad. I just don't like the look. I want to put like contact paper on the bottom of it, so I got to work on that. I think I'm looking kind of toward the kitchen area. I think that's about it. The only other things we're going to do for deep cleaning is we're going to steam mop the kitchen floor. And I also have one of the little steamers, the little mini ones. We're going to take that inside the refrigerator, give that a once over, and do like the trim on the refrigerator door. And then also our garbage can, just like take the steamer and really like clean that and sanitize it, and around the kitchen sink. And then that room is officially decluttered and majorly cleaned. And then the redecorating that I'd like to do in there is I would like to paint the front of my dishwasher with black appliance paint so that will match my stove as they're near each other. And I think that would look better. And then the very top of my cabinets, I have some ideas. I think I might want to tweak the decor up there. And then that will take care of the kitchen. And we're going to be going room by room and decluttering and reorganizing and redecorating. So I mentioned two people, I'll tell you real quick. One is Amy Marion. I don't know if you watch her channel. I love her channel. I love her simplicity. I love her spunk. And I love her testimony. And I love her encouraging words. You never leave her channel feeling sad or anything. She's fantastic. But she does things on the regular of deep cleaning, decluttering, and organizing. And she does it in a way that it makes you feel like you can do it. So she's been inspiring me to do that. The other person I love to watch is Nicole Northgarden. And she has two channels, but the one is about decorating her home and bringing like life to her home. Now, if you're a minimalist and you hang one picture on the wall, you're not going to like her channel. Well, maybe you like her channel, but you're not going to like the way she decorates. She definitely is more of an eclectic and a vintage, and I don't really know what I don't know if there's a name that would describe her house, but her house is a home. And when she decorates, even her voice is very soft to listen to. She's just great. She's very inspiring, and she's got me on I've got Amy making me want to declutter and organize and deep clean, and I've got Nicole going, how can I redo that? And she takes decorations from one room into the next. And so I'm going to be doing a little redecorating in probably almost all my rooms. We've got a little things we want to do in the living room, my downstairs bathroom, my son's bedroom, the kitchen a little bit in the dining room, the home office, and our bedroom, and our upstairs bathroom, We have a little library area upstairs. One day I'll show you those guys that. So we're going to be doing some redecorating, a little decluttering, a little deep cleaning, and so on. So I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Hope you have a great day. We'll come back tomorrow because I'm going to show you actually everything that I got rid of from my kitchen. Was it one thing? Was it two things? Was it more things? I'm going to show you what I got rid of, and we'll go from there. So have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.